I know I normally read the Am I the Asshole, right, ones, on Reddit, like the stories. But today I wanted to take some, you know, I take a little bit of a suggestion from one of my commenters that is always commenting on my videos, and I'm so grateful for that. It is so cool to see, like, recurring commenters on my video. So this one is an Am I the Devil? And the suggestion was from Owls Galore 2391. And they just said, you should do an episode on Am I the Devil? They are way worse. And looking through the list, they are. But I picked one of the more tame ones, which, like, this isn't very tame, but it's child friendly, and I know that, like, my videos aren't geared toward children, but I try to make my channel a little more inclusive so that if children do come across these videos, they are not influenced in a way their parents might dislike. And obviously I slip up, sometimes I do say curse words and whatever, but you know, I do my best. But anyways, let's get into this. It says, am I the devil for clearly favoring one of my kids? And already, yes. yes, there is no situation where you would not be you would never ever not be the devil for that. Like, you're a piece of crap. Anyways, so from what I understand on this Am I the Devil, like, side of Reddit, it's like people submitting Am I the Asshole, but then people change it to Am I the Devil afterward, like reconceptualizing it, because these people don't see that they're that bad, but then they try and, you know, kind of push them in that direction, like, yes, you're much worse than you think you are, actually. So this person said, am I the asshole for giving my twin sons different allowances? Jesus. Okay. I, 43 male, have 4 kids. The 2 oldest are twin boys, both 14 male. And then we have 2 girls, 10 female and 7 female. All of them are pretty responsible kids and consistently do their chores as they're meant to. Okay. So the kids are doing their part, seems like. We have a little chart that says what their jobs are, with each of their roles being proportional to their ages. The boys take on the largest number of responsibilities. Okay, all right. Already there, I'm like, just make it equal. What's the difference? Okay. I think maybe in this instance because the boys are older, but, like, that, just hearing that, like, it was jarring for a second, but now I get it. I remember that the boys are older. Okay, all right. I'll leave it at that. Which each of them each of them alternating jobs every week. I think it's supposed to be with each of them alternating jobs every week. That makes more sense. Officially, their allowances have been as follows for a while. Boys, both 15 a week. 10-year-old, $10. And 7-year-old, $2, mostly for symbolic purposes, lol. Don't know what that means. You could have explained that a little bit more, but okay. Obviously, as the girls age, they'll start making more money, just as they'll start doing more work around the house. But here's the thing. Only one of my boys call him A to different... I'm sorry, I can't read right now. Call him A to differentiate. Is a real leader in the home. He's just naturally brilliant with people, is constantly dealing with conflicts between his sisters and his brother, takes charge in rough situations, and is really considerate of others. Okay. That's a personality trait, I guess. Like, kudos, I guess. He's always been the front man between his brother and him, with him speaking for both of them while his brother hangs back. Okay. Though we've never told him to, and though it's not his responsibility. He's always been a real help to his mother and me in keeping the house running smoothly. His brother, call him B, on the other hand, is much more reserved. And that's a bad thing? It's not, I promise you. He keeps to himself. That's not a problem. Okay, we acknowledge it. But we do recognize that A takes on more emotional labor in the household than B. Okay. So my wife and I have been giving A an extra $5 a week for the past year. So he's been making 20 while B's been making 15. Okay, but if all he's doing is just speaking up for the both of them, is that really cause to give him $5 extra? Really? Really? Like, they both do the same amount of work. They switch off and do the same amount of work. He just, okay. I mean, you don't need to be paying people for having good relationships with their siblings. That's weird, I think. Because I think that was the other thing they said, is that he, like, resolves conflicts between the siblings. I don't think that's something you need to pay your kids for. I think they need to be able to do that without being paid. That's weird. That's a weird thing to do, but okay. We think that's fair. It's not. Since A's taken on more responsibilities in the house, even if they weren't responsibilities we told him to take on. The boys both have debit cards. Got them when they were 13. So we put the money directly into their accounts, and neither of them see money getting exchanged. A does know he makes more money, though. Okay, that's worse. It is one thing to pay them different amounts. But to clearly tell your favorite, which that's what it seems like, to clearly tell the one who makes more that he makes more is a bit much, because it's like saying the quiet part out loud to the kid. It's like saying, oh yeah, you're our favorite, but don't say anything. Like, what? What is happening? What is wrong with you? This is weird. Anyways, last week, however, B found out his brother was making more money than him. They were online shopping for video games, and B questioned why A was able to afford stuff he couldn't. Good question. Seems like B is intelligent. Even if not, what's that word? Initiative? Even if he doesn't take initiative in the house, he seems at least intelligent. Don't know where I was going with that, but okay. A hasn't really spent his extra money, so it's accumulated a fair bit. A admitted to him that he's been making more. B is absolutely furious with us, as he should be, because it's wild. If I found that out, I would have been really upset, to be honest. And I don't think I really got an allowance growing up. I might have to double check that with. It was more of like we used to help our parents with like the business they ran, and then they'd pay us for the day, and it was like way less than like minimum wage, but you know, we were children, so who cares? We were just happy to get money. Anyways, but let's see, B is absolutely furious with us. Yes. He says that it's totally unfair that they've been doing the same amount of chores, like I said, but A's been making more money, like I said. Yeah, this is literally just the gender wage gap, but between brothers. It makes no sense in any context, and this dude knows it. It's weird. But we don't really know how to explain to him that A deserves recognition for the less easily quantifiable work he does in our family. So tell him, thank you for taking initiative. Thank you. We see what you do. We appreciate it. Not everything has to be rewarded monetarily. Like, weird. And then at the end they just said, thoughts? Yeah, I have tons of them. Okay, let's read the first comment. First comment says, calling one A and the other B is the first clue. Very much so. Yeah. Here's the OP. This is another comment. Or I think it's original. Yeah, it's original. Here's the OP. Wait, this is so long. I'm not reading that. I'm so sorry. Another original comment says, troll. The kid's making less just so happens to have the personality of most Redditors. Okay, I don't think I understand the context of that. Oh, this is a fairly new one, so there's not many comments on this. So I guess I do have to read that one from before. Okay, anyways. Here's the OP. It's so long, though. It's such a long comment. Anyways. I, 43 male, have 4 kids. The 2 oldest are twin boys, both 14 male, and then we have 2 girls, 10 female, and 7 female. All of them Oh, it is OP. This is OP. So he's just restating everything. What? Why are you doing that? Why are you in this comment section doing this? That is a weird thing to do. Yeah, it's literally just copy and paste it from the top. Not understanding that. Trying to click on this reply, but it is taking forever to load, so I don't think... Anyways, there is one more comment original at the bottom. This is from 4 years ago. I'm so confused as to why it doesn't have more comments. But anyways, the one at the bottom says, "Are you the devil?" No. A little bit DOUCHE. Absolutely. Emotional job? What the heck is that? Yeah. It means nothing. It's just an excuse for you to just be like, oh, well, he does more. No, he doesn't. He's just more outgoing. You're gonna reward him for a personality trait? Really? Anyways, you said yourself, A is naturally brilliant. That means that he has... that he has a shiny personality that leads him to do all that kind of extra stuff. But you're punishing the other one because he is not as shiny. Literally, as his brother. Like, that is... Like, it's presented as something super simple, like chores and just favoritism. But what it really is kind of saying that one type of person is better than the other, and they deserve more things, they deserve better things than the other. So if you are outgoing and you're an extrovert and you can get along well with people, you deserve more rewards. And if you don't, and you're more withdrawn and you like to sit by yourself, and if you're an introvert, you don't deserve many things, and you deserve the minimum. And the fact that they're modeling this with their children is a bit concerning. Imagine them in a workplace. Imagine if they're your boss. Yeah. Anyways, not all the people have the same personality, pal. Maybe your second son is more introvert or less social. But as long as he follows the rules and does his chores without any problem, as long as he's a good boy as well, you've no reason to pay him less than his brother. And actually, you already know that. Do you know why? Because if you yourself thought that you are being fair, you would have told him from the start. Exactly. Why is it that the one who makes more knows that he makes more, but the younger one, sorry, not the younger one, they're twins. Anyways, the one who isn't making more, the one who's making less, is what I mean, doesn't. That's, like, clearly the kind of, like, well, if you knew it was wrong, if you didn't think it was wrong, then you wouldn't have any problem sharing it with anybody. Like, that type of deal. Like, you are only ashamed of something when you think that people are going to react a certain way, or when you know that they will call you out on it, or when you know that they're going to think it's wrong. And it is. It's pretty wrong. Anyways. Alright, let's continue. Where did I get to? Allowance. Okay, wait. Being fair, you would have told him from the start about his brother's allowance increase and the reasons behind it, because there would have been no point in hiding it from him. In fact, you would have known how to explain it to him, but you're not capable, because deep down, you know that you're not being fair to him. Yeah, that person did something there. That was on point. And I'm assuming this person who said troll the kid making less just so happens to have the personality of most Redditors. I assume they're saying that this is like a fake story. And, you know, that could be true. It could totally be true. But also, people are strange, and this is something that could happen. So I'm just gonna think, you know, I'm gonna read it and react to it as if, well, I'm already done reading and reacting to it, but I read it and reacted to it as if it was real, and I think that works. Thank you for watching. This person is definitely at least an asshole. You will catch me later. Bye.